Yep. Greetings, everyone. Yes, this is me today. Look at this. I got my mask on. Yeah, this I'm prefacing the psalm with this today because TikTok is down. TikTok is down. So, yeah, that has happened. What has happened to TikTok, right? Anyway, Edward Snowden. Look up Edward Snowden and you may find out what this whole TikTok shenanigans are. So thank you for joining Chantasama Day. I'm here live today again on a Sunday. It's 19119, January 19th. And yes, I have my mask on today. And I have my mask on today and I have a guest in the house. I have a guest on the phone in the house. Yep, it is what? 26 minutes after the hour. So wherever you are in the world, it is 26 minutes after the hour. So, listen up. Whoever is sending messages, of what is that? Am I hearing licking? Yep, it's my dog down there licking. Anyway, a bumbleclot. Yeah. Yes, I have the mask. I am prefacing this psalm today with this mask. So I want everyone who's tuning in to, I want to say thank you for joining Chantasama Day. You never know what's going to happen on this channel. Patrick says I look like I'm ready to go to a Diddy party. Well, guess what? That is not happening. And these messages that are coming in are held for review. I don't know what's okay. Sankar, be nice. Okay. We want to not be so into our flesh. So that's why I'm prefacing the psalm with this mask that I have on today. So thank you. It's not a party. It is a protest. So it's not a party. What it is, it's wake up, people.
That's the eyes wide shut mask.
Wake up, people.
What are you, the eyes wide shut?
Wow. So we have some things that are going on, and I'm prefacing the psalm with this mask. I found this yesterday. So, what am I protesting? That's a good question. So, stay tuned, subscribe to this channel, like this video, okay? And you will find out what I am protesting, okay? So, we have, okay, my son is showing, we have some commentary here from the internet about eyes wide. What is it? Eyes wide shut. So the mask. Yeah, interesting. My children's dad wrote a play. Hey, Travis. Hey, Tigre. And it's called We Wear the Masks. And that play that he wrote really, speaks to how we all wear masks, we all wear these masks. We try to be all these things, right? And because of that, um, we have this idea that we cannot be something more and grow into something better, you know? So that's why what I'm protesting is protesting the idea or the ideology that we're powerless. We have to know that we are powerful. We are powerful together. Together, okay? So I'm prefacing this psalm today with this mask, right? And I'm hearing my okay, let me turn this down. Because and you can tell because I have my shirt on, and this shirt is actually backwards. This is the back of the shirt. But I wore this shirt yesterday. If you look at my video yesterday, you'll see. But I wanted to show the back of the shirt because this shirt represents Future is Hair Inc. Future is here. It's not tomorrow. It's now. So what mask are you wearing? What are you going to be representing? Hi, Lewis. I will reveal my identity. I'm going to take the mask off. But you got to listen. You got to subscribe to this channel. You have to like this video. Thank you for liking the video and subscribing to the channel. You also need to go into the description and click the GoFundMe, okay? Because I need your help. I need a mermaid tail. Yep, I do. I need a mermaid tail because I am bringing my black mermaid to life this summer, 2025, for the annual, okay, St. John Outdoor Love City Learning Summer Creative Arts and Literacy Workshop 2025. Woo! Coming at you. Okay. You can swim with the Black Mermaid, okay, this summer 2025. You can in the Virgin Islands, but you got to get a ticket. You got to get your hotel and accommodations, and you can come and swim with the Black Mermaid, like for real, real. Get a picture with her. Come on. Who does not want to swim with the Black Mermaid? Okay. So let us, the African mermaid. Christopher, are you not being nice? I am not pandering here. Okay. And you should care. You should care, Christopher. Okay. Because guess what? You spend your money, Christopher, on other things, don't you? So why can't you drop a little coin into the Cash App or the GoFundMe to support a black woman doing something? What is so hard about that, Christopher? Be nice and kind, because the psalm today is really brr, like brr. It's Psalm 114, okay? And the word today, guess what it is? Inspired. I have been inspired. This is my inspiration, okay? The word today is inspired. So, Christopher, you can go and make your own channel and create something purposeful for yourself. You don't need to be on here taking the time to comment and that. Okay. So my son is like, ignore Christopher. Ignore him. Christopher, you're assuming too much, assuming that I don't have a job. What is a job? Are you an enslaved person working at a job? Or do you have a career?
They want you
Okay, so my son is saying you all want me distracted. I'm not going to do that. Let's put the fan on because it's getting hot. It's getting hot in here. Anyway, here we go. Inspiration. Okay, Christopher, you're actually inspiring me. So, I was going to block you, but not. I'm going to let you stay on here for my inspiration because the word today is inspired with the ed at the end, meaning it's already happened. You've inspired me, Christopher. Amazing. My words and actions inspire others. So, how are you inspiring me? You're inspiring me to realize that some people assume things about what they see and they think they know what they see, but when in fact it's not that. You need to lay low. Okay, you better lay low. So, inspired is the word today, and the psalm today is 114, and it's a short psalm, is 8 verses. Um, and the Psalm 114. Oh, thank you, Christopher, for your work as a pediatric nurse. Oh, my goodness. I have a student in one of my classes that I teach. She is pursuing pediatric nursing. And the class that I am teaching is a requirement for her degree. So it probably was for your degree as well, Christopher. Amazing. Look at that. We have that amazing commonality. So, the psalm today is about trembling at the presence of righteousness. Okay? Trembling at the presence of righteousness. And Joanna, thank you for joining Janta Samade. Thank you so much. Like the video, subscribe, and subscribe to this channel so you can see when I go live. You can also go to @African Mermaid and see when I become the Black Mermaid. Okay? In the water. But first, we're going to dive and unpack the Psalm 114. So, Psalm 114 is to tremble at the presence of righteousness and goodness, mercy and love, and, kindness, humbleness, humility, forgiveness. What else? Compassion, grace. Come on, put some things in there. Hey, Mark. Yes, it's me. Hi. How are you, sweetie? We are going to be diving into the psalm today, and I'm having this mask on as a preface to the psalm in terms of who are we masking ourselves to be? Who are you serving? So we have some trolls on the line. We have some trolls on the live. And I am being as sweet and kind to these trolls because the psalm today is tremble at the presence of righteousness. And they're not being that righteous. So I'm not going to tremble at them. But when you like the video and you're kind and sharing words of upliftment, it makes me tremble. It just makes me feel so nice. I love the goodness and the mercy and the love and the kindness. I love it. So thank you, Mark David, rather, for your gratitude word. I love it. I tremble at the presence of righteousness. It gets me shivers. Hi, Joanna. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bless you. It makes me happy to chant a psalm a day. And I will. Yes, always. Thank you so much. When you have been given so much, you are expected to do so much. So because of that, I am on here at 38 minutes after the hour. So wherever you are in the world, it is 38 minutes after the hour. It's either 5 a.m. where you are, or 4 a.m., or even 3 a.m. It may be early, or it may be later. So I have people watching from all over. South Africa was on here yesterday. Amazing. And tell me where you're watching from. So when you get a moment, drop a comment and let me know where you're watching from. So I preface this psalm today with this mask and with the TikTok ban. We have a TikTok, ticking talk. It's talking, it's ticking away. What is happening? Uh, look up Edward Snowden. Look up Edward Snowden and you'll get a big picture of the donut. Don't just look at the tiny hole in the donut. According to David Lynch, may he rest in power. He has passed on into the ancestral life, and I am reaching out to his words of power and inspired me here today because we have to look at the big picture. Yes, the big picture. So, what masks are you putting on today? Is the question. So, the psalm today is 114. The word today is inspired. And then guess what? We have the verse today. Oh my goodness. Hallelujah. The verse today is coming from Matthew 7:12. Ah, my goodness, Matthew. I love you, Matthew 7:12. Because Matthew 7:12 I want tattooed on me. I don't do tattoos, but I'm just speaking of it. But Matthew, I got to start with Matthew 7:12. Thank you for liking this video, whoever did that. Mwah. Thank you so much for liking this video. My son, he doesn't like the trolls coming on here, and he doesn't like me telling or reading the troll comments. He said, don't get distracted with the trolls. Hi, Daryl. What are you laughing LOL at and just playing? What are you doing? Oh, goodness, Daryl. You need to be nice on here. So, anyway, let's get to Matthew because Matthew is talking about something powerful. Okay. Hi, the chosen one. We are talking about who wears the mask. What masks are you wearing? What mask? Thank you for liking the video, Mark David. Mwah. You always come in here with some goodness, and I receive it. Okay, Connecticut. Hey, Joanna is watching from Connecticut. You couldn't sleep, so you got up and you saw this crazy lady with a mask on, and you picked up your phone, and here we are. LOL. Good morning to you, Joanna. Subscribe to this video, to this channel, and like this video. The chosen one. Okay, you don't wear a mask. You're yourself. Okay, good. That's what we're trying to get to. That's the point of this. Because I'm going to take this mask off. You got to stick with me here. We're 18 minutes into this Chanta Psalm. Those of you who are just joining, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Mark David, bless you for speaking those, for writing, typing that. I am blessed that you have have commented in that way. I receive that because I do feel blessed in your presence. So the chosen one, don't understand. You need to stand in righteousness. Go ahead and enjoy your eating, your food. Have a good day eating. Whatever you are eating, okay? Don't tell us. Just keep that to yourself. Have a good day, the chosen one. Enjoy. You never told us where you're watching from, but it's okay because Matthew 7:12 speaks, in everything you do to others, what you would have them do to you. For this sums up the law and the prophets. So, do to others what you would have them do to you. So, I am going to share my kindness and my love because I do to others what I want done to me. And guess what? When people are moved out of my way, it's for my protection. When I'm rejected, you reject me because of the mask or whatever I look like, that's my protection from you. So I give thanks in the moment of receiving the love and the kindness. So thank you for liking this video. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. And in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you. Okay? You want people to be honest with you. You want people to be kind with you. You want people to be loving with you. You need to be that with yourself. It starts with you first. Love yourself. Be honest with yourself. Are you living the life you want to live? Be honest with yourself. So, Matthew, thank you so much, chapter 7, verse 12, for the wonderful, amazing, boing, boing, amazing words. Because doesn't it make sense? Do to others as you would want others to do to you. Is it an eye for an eye? No, because what are you doing to others? You're going to get back. So don't do something to someone in a mean, dishonorable, disrespectful way. Don't do that, in other words. And when that happens, you don't return the disrespect. You walk away. That's a sign telling you, look, that person is not in the righteous path because they're disrespectful, and they're not being kind, and they're being deceptive or manipulative, and they're taking from you, whatever the case is that's being done. So you're not going to do that back, in other words, because what? Vengeance belongs to the righteousness. Let righteousness handle it. You know what I mean? Because then you're going to end up in a wrong way because you're going to want to slap somebody upside the head. No, 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 no. You may want to call and leave a voicemail that's a vicious, volatile voicemail. No, 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 no. What you do is you err on the side of kindness. Kindness is the best way to go. Who is sending a message that's held for review? Private place. Let me see. My private place, if it's private, it's not for you to see, correct? So Frandy, I send out all of the knowledge of love and kindness and humility and forgiveness to you, Frandy. That your message I'm going to show. Okay, let's see. Another moderator handled it. See, thank you so much for someone else handling that. People who come on and they are trolling is representative of the scripture of Matthew 7:12. Do to others what you would have them do to you. So I want Frandy to be kind to me, right? And be nice and not be rude and disrespectful. So doing to Frandy what I would have Frandy do to me, for this sums up the law. So in that, I bless Frandy, because what I want for myself, I would want for Frandy too. So the righteousness that you are looking at as God, that's how do you define that? That's defined as righteousness, goodness, mercy, love, and kindness. And when we talk about that, that's what we talk about. And we exemplify that. So when that righteousness, I want to take me now, the righteousness, and that righteousness is life, living, not death, and deceiving. It's life and living. So when you pray that He, you call God, takes me soon, I define that righteousness, that is defined as God, takes me, and I receive your communication, because that's what prayer is. You're communicating to righteousness on my behalf that righteousness takes me soon. And the righteousness has taken me over already. So, Frandy, amazing. Thank you so much. The fullness of my heart is coming from this trembling at the presence of righteousness. So when we look at Matthew 7:12, we shift now over to the Psalm, because the Psalm 114 speaks of Matthew 7:12 in the light of the people who went out from Egypt, the house of Jacob, from a people of strange language, right? Just like I have this strange language, and that language is a righteousness and an upliftment of kindness that is exemplified in the Word, because the Word came to earth, became flesh, and was brutally crucified because everyone wants to speak in this strange language. So Judah became the sanctuary, and Judah is represented by that flag in the back there. So yes, Frandy, I am thankful that you are blessed. You are blessed and highly favored and wonderfully made. And Jehovah Jireh, that is the omnipotent presence of goodness and mercy and righteousness, will be with you always. You just have to receive it. You just have to purify your words in the fire 7 times before you speak, before you type those comments. Purify your words in the fire. What are you saying? What are you speaking? And it's important that you know the words that you are speaking, that you define what they mean. So, Judah in verse 2 speaks about the sanctuary. Hi, Kiera Marston. Thank you so much for your comment and for joining Chantasama Day and for liking the video and for subscribing to this channel. In the blessed, Frandy, you are blessed. I know you didn't, nobody means to be disrespectful. Certain things come out because we may be dealing with other things in our lives that may be impacting how we deal with other people. So, Mark David, you were just thinking, yeah, yes, because Judah is representative of this that's in the foreground here. Yeah, that's my bed behind there. So in verse 2, and I always want that my words and my meditation are acceptable in the sight of what is righteousness, what is goodness, mercy, and love. I want that to accept the words and the meditation that's in my heart. So in verse 2, Judah became the sanctuary. Okay, and I are the dominion. It says Israel, but it's I, right? Mark David, you share birthday with Bob? February what? 6? Is it February 6th, Bob Marley birthday? Somebody tell me. David, it's your birthday too. So, yay! I love that. That's a great comment. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you for liking this video and for tuning in. So the sea looked and fled. Jordan turned away. The mountains skipped as rams, the hills as lambs. So these things are happening to the earth. In verse 5 now, it talks about, it's a question. Verse 5, you know, the psalm always has rhetorical questions. So the rhetorical question today, verse 5, Psalm 114, what ails you, O sea, that you flee? O Jordan, that you turn away? O mountains, that you skip as rams? O hills as lambs? So verse 3 and 4 tells us what the sea is described as, the mountains, the hills. And then verse 5 and 6 is questioning why is that happening? Verse 7 and 8 kind of answers it, maybe. It's up to you. You have to look within to get that interpretation. Okay. Tremble, O earth, at the presence of righteousness, at the presence of the righteousness of Jacob. Verse 8, the one that turns the rock into a pool of water, the flint into a spring of water. So, who is this one? Oh, it's 555, 555. That's the time right now, 555. Or it's 444 wherever you are, or it's 333, or it's 555, or it's 666. But the angel numbers are these same representative numbers that pop up. So you may see 111, you may say 222. These are angel numbers, 999, all that, right? So that is our psalm today. And I wanted to look at the word today, inspired, because I'm going to take off my mask because I want to be an inspiration, a positive inspiration. So the reveal is here. But today, the psalm brings us the word inspired and is brought to us by Genesis 2:7. So 2:7, that's my number again there, 2:7. But the word today, inspired, is from the book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 7. And Genesis chapter 2, verse 7 reminds us that the righteousness formed humans from the dust of the ground, okay? And breathed it into the nostrils of the human, this breath of life. And the human became this living being. So we have this breath of life. What are we representing? Okay. Genesis 1:26. Frandy, thank you for sharing Genesis 1:26. Also look at Genesis 2, chapter 2, verse 7. Okay. About the reminder. Genesis is a reminder. It's reminding you who you are, where you came from, what you need to do, how you need to do it, and where you need to go, and what you're going to be up against. So Genesis is a very powerful book. It's that beginning of creation, and you are part of that. Don't think you're separated from it. You are the good soil. You create your own TikTok app. Go create your own app. Go create your own, social media platform. Go create your own things. Don't be always a follower, following. I love the fact that this is a platform that I could use. So thank you, YouTube. Okay. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Kiera, for your comments, and Mark as well. So what kind of mask are you wearing is the question today. That's why I have this mask on. I'm going to take it off because it's making me hot. But the word today, I need to read it. The word today speaks. Today I reflect. Let me get closer. Today I reflect on the clear vision, powerful words, and courageous actions of leaders such as Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., whose birthday was January 15th, 1929. He came to the earth. and he was assassinated, similar to Patrice Lumumba in the African Congo. I appreciate how one person's example can inspire so many others to move beyond thoughts of limitation and focus on the possibilities for good that are always present. Righteousness is always there. You just got to grab it. It's there. And you can be an expression of that. Inspiration can be thought of as the breath of righteousness. Inspiration is that breath of righteousness. I, as all of I and I, am made in the image and likeness of the divine. That is righteousness, mercy, goodness, love, kindness, forgiveness, long suffering. That is the mask and how you were made to wear the righteousness. What mask are you wearing today? What is going to inspire you today? I give thanks for people I have known whose vibrant faith and love, even in the most challenging circumstances, have inspired me. These individuals and these people I have known, their faith and their love, even though they have faced challenges, an example is my own mother. The challenge of losing her husband of 56 years right in front of her as he collapsed and was lifeless on the ground. That challenge and that circumstance, I saw the vibrant faith and love of my mother. And that has inspired me. It has inspired me. There is such thing as a merman. Yes, Mark. However, the black mermaid I am trying to bring to life with donations to get my mermaid tail as a female African mermaid, coming from the origin story of Mami Wata. It's an entire story of the Black Mermaid that I am bringing into the light. She has been in the deep devoid of light for many, 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 many centuries. And now she is becoming alive and into the light to shine the light on to the places that are devoid of light, okay, to inspire. And that's what the word is today, inspired. She has inspired me. You all out there have inspired me, okay? So, guided by my divine gifts of imagination and zeal, because I have these gifts that come from a divine place. And these gifts are gifts of imagination, okay, and zeal. The Black Mermaid is an imaginary character that has come from a divine place within me. That's a gift. And the zeal is happening with me getting a tail. I need my mermaid tail. The first mermaid tail I had, shout out to Tony Lane Designs in Texas. Tony did my mermaid tail. Okay. Yep, it should be merperson but it's um, a mermaid. A maid is really representative of a female, but I agree that it should be merperson. It's I am the black mermaid. I am the African mermaid. Um, and I'm made in that mer of water and fire. Out of the volcano is where the black mermaid was made. So we can look at the word made as MAID or MADE too, So I agree with the mer person though, because we want to be inclusive, and not um, divisive, based on gender. So thank you, Mark David. You always kind of give me that guidance, divine. Thank you. Mwah. Hi, Jason. How are you? We are all from Africa, honey. Okay, you are from Africa. I am from Africa. We're all from Africa. That is the beginning of civilization. So that is our mother, whether you want to agree with that or not. That's okay because we can agree to disagree. Okay, and still be one love with each other, Jason. Thanks for joining Chantasam, and thank you for liking this video. Thank you for actually subscribing to this channel. So thank you so much. Guided, as I was speaking, guided through divine gifts of imagination and zeal, I join with those building a world where each person lives freely and with joy. Okay, so Jason, I'm going to send out the goodness to you, and your comment is kind of bordering the a colonial kind of, definitely not the words that you're using. Is very limiting and divisive. So when you speak about somebody that's definitely not from a place, and you don't even know them or know the origin of them, it speaks to your character. So I am going to send out a kindness to you, Jason, that the love and the bountiful, amazing grace may come into your space and give you a freeness to love yourself. Okay? Let's try that. So, guided through divine gifts of imagination and zeal, I join with you all. Join with me to build a place, build a world where each person can live freely. Okay? Um, so we have to send love. We cannot send innuendos and assumptions and dictating what a person is knowing and what they don't know. We have to communicate and ask questions. So, what do you know? What is Snowden saying, right? Mark, we will communicate about that because that's a whole entire another topic. So, as we outro the psalm today, we are at 44 minutes. I wanted to be 30 minutes, so we got through. So, we got the psalm today, 114, amazing, beautiful, and to the point, 8 verses. I love it. And we have to tremble at the presence of righteousness, not tremble at when somebody is demeaning us or talking down to us or being mean to us. We can't tremble by that. That's wrong. We don't want to become, how would I say this, succumb to the wrongness, but we want to embrace the righteousness and be in that. Okay, Jason, you didn't hurt my feelings, honey. You didn't hurt my feelings. I send out kindness to you. And you were born in Iceland. That's amazing. Okay, that your mom gave birth to you in that place. Honor your mom because she is the one that provided you with a birthday. So this, always look at the source of what you're celebrating and how you are doing that. So honor your mom for giving birth to you in Iceland. Okay. I gave birth to my daughter in the Virgin Islands. Come to the Virgin Islands, the beautiful island of St. John, in the eastern part of St. John, called Coral Bay on the eastern side. And I gave birth to my daughter there at home. Beautiful, amazing, wonderful. It's empowered me. That's why I'm not afraid of what people think, because this is the empowerment I have received. So I'm sprinkling it all out on there for you all. Sprinkle the inspiration. Yes, it's that time for reveal, guys. Have a blessed day, everyone. And remember, you know what? Stand in love. Don't fall in it, because guess what? You can get hurt. You can get hurt, child. Have a blessed day. What are we going to do today? Sunday service. Check it out. Wherever you get your Sunday service, listen to the pastor, listen to his words. How can that make you a better person and not a bitter? Don't be bitter, be better. Have a blessed day. And for those of you out there who are struggling because you spent all your money for the Christmas and all of this stuff, and you couldn't pay your bills, and now Valentine's Day is coming, and you may be having a wedding or something, you're spending your money on things and not paying your bills. um don't get caught up. Okay, what mask are you wearing? Are you wearing a mask that you living beyond your means? So take off your mask, take it off. Have a blessed day, everyone. Woo! Have a blessed day. Take good care. I love you all. Woo!